Hello, YouTube. I don't know if I'm live or not. Qapla, it's Birdo Prey 5, and welcome to Sunday night. The Prequisition? I don't know. On an old laptop. I'm not sure if any of it's working. Thomas Bott says hi. Welcome, Thomas. I know Yosef was at a different stream. I have to get back to Yosef and let him know. Give him the updated URL for the stream. Resolute Germ, Qapla Resolute Germ. Hello. Give me 1 second to let Yosef know. 47 Yorktown. Welcome, 47 Yorktown. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. And Chief Cook says hi. And guys, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let's get that double checked first. McClunky says Aberjam. Welcome, Aberjam. Now, just a heads up, I could not get my XSplit software to work correctly. It actually was all ready to go, but it said when I tried to reauthorize it on this computer, it says Google had not authorized the app yet, and I think it's actually a Google bug causing a problem, but I can't stream from XSplit. So unfortunately, no Streamlabs, no Streamlab notifications. So I would suggest not donating via Streamlabs tonight. I mean, you can if you want, but you have to let me know if you did, because I'm not going to see any notice of it, and there won't be any, like Kissing Dax or any other notification that anything's happened. Mike Richards says greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Actor says an I don't exist. I didn't see you, Actor. If you had posted before, this is the first I've seen of you. So welcome, Actor. Of course you exist. Aberjam says we hear you. Thank you, Aberjam. Brian McFarland says hi-de-ho, everybody. Hi-de-ho, Brian. Resolute says yes, we hear you. Thank you, Resolute. Chief Cook can hear me. Thank you, Chief Cook. That's a fine looking ship you got there. Yes, I got to get back to Yosef. And Thomas Potts with a $1.99 super chat. Are vegetarians bad people? No, vegetarians are not bad people, Thomas. It was just... Okay, give me a second. Let's see. If I still have the old tab. Okay, let's see. Yosef, if you are still here, I am live on a different stream. Try leaving the page and coming back. Okay, so I listen. I don't know if Yosef will see it, but if he's still awake, it is a little late. It's a little bit of a late start for you. No, not terribly late. Actor was also there with Yosef, so that's why Actor said he was okay. Actress is a bit bird, more like a kilobyte. Am I right? I think it's time to finish watching The Irishman. That's an endeavor. Yes, then it's endeavor. Actually, we're about 1 hour into The Irishman when we had to pause. So if Yosef or anybody still sees the old stream, they will hopefully know to come and check the new one. Yes, Sassy. Yes, don't worry. Nobody forgot about Sassy. Actor says, "Oh damn it! I will need to put in a image thingy if I'm going to be bigly." Yeah, well, it would help. It would help. Derek says, "What's happening? I've been drinking for 2 days. Might have missed something." Okay, so basically, my laptop that I usually use died. Not really died, but one of the fans, the GPU fan, is making a terrible clicking noise. It would be impossible for me to stream while it was going. It would drive me and Mamo Prey crazy. and I can't leave it running for any amount of time because it's just, it's the fan's not working right. It could burn up. So, I mean, not physically, but it could burn out the GPU, which would be bad. Now, I've contacted Origin, which is the laptop maker. They were, they were able to do tech support over the weekend, and they sent me instructions to open up the laptop, and we confirmed which fan it was. And for some reason, they wanted me to send a video of the fan making a noise, which we did. And so they're saying tomorrow they're going to try to send out the part, as long as the part is in stock. Sassy is being very friendly with Mamo Prey right now. Sassy, it's okay. It's okay. Mamo Prey just tried to lay down. You don't need to. Wow, she's going after Mamo Prey's socks. Oh, God, Sassy. Anyway, so hopefully I'll get the part this week, and I'll be back to my correct usual laptop that has enough power and everything to so I can do streaming, I can do video editing, I can do all that good stuff. This laptop isn't terrible. I mean, not terrible by any means, but it has 16 gigs of RAM, where my main laptop has 64 gigs of RAM, and obviously a faster processor. So I'm kind of limited to what I can do on here, and I spent the earlier part of the day just getting this updated with critical Windows updates, because those take hours and hours to go through. So when I tried streaming through XSplit, the usual software, I ran into an issue I couldn't get past. So I said, F it, let's just go live with StreamYards. I mean, I was just going to be doing a jar life anyway, so it's not like you're losing. It's not like I was going to be on camera, but yeah. So that's where we are, Derek. I'm operating on an old laptop and waiting. Hopefully, now if they tell me they're out of stock on laptop fans tomorrow, I'm going to be quite pissed. That could be trouble, but hopefully not. We're just gonna hope everything works out well, and by the middle of the week, I have a new laptop fan, and we're back on track by middle or end of the week. John DeMarco says, hello all. Welcome, John DeMarco. Josh Street says, no Streamlab gets the pitchforks and torches and burn down Karoga. Well, just an FYI, I cannot get into Space Engineers on this system. However, I've heard that Karoga has decimated, in fact, more than decimated, routed Turkestan, and that for all practical purposes, Karoga has already destroyed Turkestan in Space Engineers. Vile Mike says, howdy, folks. Oh, howdy ho, folks. Hello, welcome, Vile. Aberjam says, what's on the schedule for tonight, Bird? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Well, I tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not singing It's Cold Outside. Apparently Sassy's on the schedule for tonight. You want to be on the stream, Sassy? You think everybody wants to hear what you has to say? Probably. Actors is nothing, Derek. The world is still spinning. Why does it keep going away? The world is still... Son of a bitch. The world is keep spinning as when you were drunk. Sassy! Wow. What happened now? Where? No, I didn't lose the stream. I lost my place. And I see Joseph put in a €2 super chat. Already here, got the stream, on the stream, got notification. Very cool, Joseph. Very good to hear. But I skipped a bunch of chats. There we go. Actor. There's no live chat option on this. But yeah, guys, remember to switch to live chat if you're out there. Okay, Brian McFarland says, Bird of Prey. Hey, Bird of Prey. Are you still working on the Karoga City? New Karoga on City Skylines. Yes, I worked on it this past, last Tuesday, and I don't know if it will work on. Actually, I'm not going to be able to work on it until I get the laptop back, because that's saved to the local hard drive of the other laptop. So I don't know what we'll do Tuesday. In fact, I don't know what we're going to do Monday. I don't know if I'll be able to do a bed life, or I'll have to just do a stream more like this Monday. But I'll try to get the live streaming fixed for tomorrow. But for the foreseeable future, I think the big games are out of the question. I might be able to do some retro gaming or something on Tuesday in place of City Skylines. If we're, I don't think I'll have the part yet. The Hollywood Reporter says Odo died. Renee, whatever? No, come on. That can't be. I'll check. I'm Googling. Who played Odo? Odo character. DS9 dead. Let's see it. No, Kira Nerys is not Odo. René Auberjonois is dead. Star Trek and Benson actor dies at 79. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. This is the threes. It always happens in threes. This is the threes. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Share screen. We want a Chrome tab. There we go. René Auberjonois, Star Trek and Benson actor, dies at 79. He also played Father Mulcahy on MASH movie, the start of a long association with Robert Altman. René Auberjonois, prolific actor, best known for his roles on television shows Benson and Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and is part in the 1970 film MASH, playing Father Mulcahy, has died. He in the movie, not the TV show MASH, in the movie MASH. He was 79. The actor died Sunday at his home in Los Angeles of metastatic lung cancer, and his son Remy told the Associated Press. Oh man, that is so sad. Renee worked constantly as a character actor, and I tell you, he was, when you saw him in the Deep Space Nine documentary, I would say he was like the most professional actor on DS9. He was the Patrick Stewart of DS9 in terms of being like a classical actor, I guess. Classically trained actor. From the dynamic theater of the 1960s to the cinema residence of the 1970s, the prime period of network television, 1980s and 1990s, each generation knew him for something different. For the films of the 1970s, he was Father John Mulcahy, the military chaplain who played straight man to Doctor's antics in MASH. The sitcom watchers in the 1980s, he was Clayton. Okay, well, let's see. And for the sci-fi fans of the 90s and convention goers ever since, he was Odo, the shape-shifting changeling, head of the space station security on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Well, I mean, listen, he had lung cancer. So obviously a lot of people knew he was sick. I didn't. And I guess the public probably didn't, but That really sucks. I'm really sorry he's passed. Listen, I'm sorry when anyone passes away, but you know, seems not fair. DS9 cast is passing away before TNG cast. I'm just saying, or TOS for that matter. The younger René was also raised in New York, Paris, London, and for a time lived with his family in an artist colony in Rockland County, New York, whose residents included actors John Houseman, Helen Hayes, and Burgess Meredith. God, I've been to an artist colony. I don't think it was Rockland County. It was Erie County, I believe, way up western New York. Those are some weird-ass places. Weird places indeed. After graduating from Pittsburgh College Institute of Technology, now Carnegie Mellon, he hopped around the country at theater, eventually landing roles on Broadway. Full long-running version of King Lear. I don't know if anybody in the chat is messaging me on Discord, but if you are, I can't respond right now, although I can hear it. Much of his career. He played Odo in Deep Space Nine, 1993 until 1998, and became a regular at Star Trek conventions. And Lore Reloaded just uploaded his Rip Odo video. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. I'm going to go to YouTube and change the title of this live stream. YouTube Studio. Videos. Live. Edit title and description. Rip Odo. Let's see. Oh, okay. So you're seeing my whole YouTube channel right now. Let me cut that out. Let me stop sharing that screen. Thank you. I'll be right back. Okay. Rip Odo. Okay, we've changed the title. And I hate that. I hate that Streamlabs doesn't work with your existing titles and everything in the in YouTube Studio already. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, but well, thank you, Thomas. But yeah, sad news. Sad news. Derek McManus says, "All hail Birdo Prey 5. Qapla, Derek. Qapla." Richie Poole says, "Well, hello, everyone. Hello, Richie." Vile Mike says, "On my phone. Going to switch to laptop. Be back in 10 minutes or so." Well, then maybe you're just back. Oh, you've probably been back. Resolute says vegetarians, on the other hand, aren't very great people. There are some. I mean, don't get me wrong. There have been some terrible vegetarians, like Hitler, right? But there are some good ones. And thank you, Yosef, again. And Thomas Potts puts in a link to Twitter, but I can't follow that link from StreamYards. But I'm sure it's about Odo's passing. René and his name I can't pronounce. Derek says, Hector, his head is spinning. Actor says, Vile, did you find the name of the TOS review of the Sunday? The TOS review of the Sunday? Resolute says, I thought it was supposed to be an easy fix, Bird. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it will be an easy fix. They're going to send a part, but I mean, it's easy if they have the part. If they have the part and they send it, let's say they send it Monday. I mean, I doubt they're going to overnight it, although I told them I'd pay extra if they could. But let's say they sent it 2 days. So I get it Wednesday at some point, and then I got to put it in. Now, I looked at it. I mean, the one that's there doesn't just pop out. There's stickers and shit and wires that are going to have to be moved. So it's gonna take a little bit of work to get the new fan in. It's not just something you pop in, pop out. But it's a lot easier to replace, I would guess, than the screen was. And I already did the screen. So I have to say, I doubt it will be as hard. But you never know till it happens. I mean, I was trying to check the RAM on this old laptop today. And although it was just one screw I had to remove, damn thing took me forever because the screw was starting to strip. Actor, they're dropping like red shirts. Yeah, they are. Richie pulls his bird of prey. Will you be giving your laptop a decent burial in your backyard? Let me know if you need some. No, it's not dead. It's mostly dead, but mostly dead is a little alive, like we learned in The Princess Bride. So it can come back. Aberjam says, Joseph, just FYI, Bird said he won't be able to see Streamlabs donations today. Right, Streamlabs donations, but I believe Joseph put that in as a super chat. So, Joseph, if you did donate via Streamlabs as well, thank you, but I did not see it. I can, I don't even have access to my email on this computer yet. Son of a bitch. I'd say I check email, but I don't even have the email available to check. Yes, that was your phone, Mom. Actresses or yellow shirts, statistically more casualties. I disagree. Mr. Schronmore says, greetings, Birdo Prey 5, Bombo Prey 5 and 4, nerds, greetings, Schronmore. John DeMarco says, Odo died, that stinks. Indeed, it does. And actress says, that laptop has seen things. It has. And greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Thank you, Schronmore. Sassy thanks you, too. Damn, your backup is as good as my main laptop. Yeah, well, this laptop, I think I bought it in 2012. And it was like the top of the line laptop I could get at the time. I find that buying the top of the line laptop is more, you save more money in the long run than buying like a new laptop every 2 or 3 years. Because, I mean, this thing went right to 2018, and it probably could have kept going a little longer. But then I got my newer laptop as a gift. So it was, But if I had to get another year out of this one, I assumed I'd been able to get it. Especially if I upgraded the RAM. I could upgrade this to 32 gigabytes. I'd have to take it apart to get to all the memory ports. Dan23 says René Auberjonois Dead was 79, died today. Thank you, Dan. Yes, Thomas informed us just a couple minutes earlier. Very, very sad. And Richie Poole says 16 gigs of RAM. That's like working with stones and knives and bear skins. And Yosef says, Abajam, I am throwing money out the window here. Scandal. I'm sorry, Yosef. I'm sorry. Chief Cook says, has anyone seen new Wonder Woman trailer? I did not. I didn't even know there was a new Wonder Woman movie coming out. Although, to be honest, I never saw the first one. Joseph says, at least it wasn't pork pies. Dan23 says, there was a Wonder Woman Saturday trailer that told us there was a trailer today. That's right. I think Anti-Trekker had it up on his stream yesterday. And he's like, oh, so it's a trailer that says there's a trailer coming. Joseph says, Chief Cook, I did like Wonder Woman, but I'm getting tired of the overuse of bad CGI. And John Reed says, bird destroying Krogan base doesn't count as Turtestan bases. I haven't destroyed any bases, on either side. It hasn't been me. Dan23 was not overwhelmed by the trailer. Edgar says the leaked script for Wonder Woman 84 stinks to high heavens. Oh. And Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, Sassy is trying to get us to eat beagle bites. Well, whatever you think she's telling you, you should probably do. It worked for the Son of Sam, I think. Dan23 says to Abajam, yeah. Chief Cook is lolling at Yosef. Richie Poole says, you tell him, Sassy. Sassy saying that somebody's got to pay child support, Richie Poole. If it's not going to be DJ, then it's going to be you. Joseph says, I'm switching to my other account by giving the stream a like before I do, and I call on my fellow nerds to give the stream a like, sub to the channel. If you have not already, hit the bell. Thank you, Shromore. And Mountains of Elysium, his other account, did indeed put out a video yesterday on Babylon 5 on one of the guys. I was about a minute into watching the video when the fan made the horrible noise. So I had to stop the other computer. I have to get back to that video, Mountains of Elysium channel. Joseph Petrick says, Josh Street, it seems to be all true. Bird, complete the quote from Predator. Dylan, you son of a bitch. I honestly have no idea. Bridgie Pools is Bird of Prey. Tell us about your crazy dream. Okay, so here's the deal. Sassy, come on. So it was kind of two dreams that either overlapped or took place at the same place. But basically, picture two giant shopping centers, like huge shopping centers with like a super Walmart or a super Target, a giant grocery store, a bunch of smaller stores, and they're both on. And there's two of them, but there's a big main big road, like a highway, not a highway that's 65 miles an hour, but like a main avenue that's 4 lanes in each direction and has a median in the middle. And so you cross that and you're in a second shopping center that's almost a mirror image of the first with its own stores, but it also has a giant movie theater. And so at first it was me, Mom O'Prey, and Dad O'Prey, who's since, passed away. But we're all there and we're driving Dad O'Prey's Avalanche. And for whatever reason, Mom O'Prey is going to do the shopping at one supermarket, and we're going to do the shopping at a different supermarket. And I'm like, this just seems so stupid that we're going to separate the shopping, because what if we both get the same thing or we forget something? And for whatever reason, cell phones don't exist in my dream. So the only way to communicate between the two of us, between Mamo Pray and Dado Pray, is for me to physically run back and forth. So I was walking. In fact, not only was I walking, I was running back and forth between the two stores. And like every time, we were getting ready to leave. So I was going to run because I figured Mamo Pray was still shopping. So I had to run across, and then like I wasn't crossing the street. There was this bridge you had to go up that you could cross. But I'd go up one ramp and the door was locked. I was like, son of a bitch. I had to go back down, go around, go up another ramp, cross over, run through the shopping center, get to the food store, find Mamo Pray. And I find, Mamo Pray was done shopping too. So I said, okay, Mamo Pray. Well, he was going to meet you at this part in the parking lot. So you head there and I will head back to him. And if he's already left, then you guys meet me at this place in the parking lot after he picks you up. But if I meet him before he leaves, then I'll tell him that that's where to pick you up. So on my way back, I again get stuck at the wrong door. Have to go back down, go around. I'm getting all annoyed. And then for whatever reason, I end up going to the movie theater. And I see the movie theater's in lockdown, and I'm really upset and I'm really angry because nobody's telling me what's going on. I just want to know what the hell's going on, what happened. And all they're saying is there's been an incident. There's been an incident. And I'm getting worried because apparently like all my college friends were in there. All my best college friends were in the movie. And I was supposed to meet them at this movie, but I was late because I was running around trying to communicate between Mamo Pray and Dado Pray and Sassy, obviously. Sassy. So after, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of getting the runaround as to what's going on in the movie theater, finally, somebody talks to me and says, listen, sir, we had an incident inside. And we're not allowing anybody to enter or leave. I'm like, well, what happened? What was the incident? Because, I mean, there were other people outside. There were, like, family members gathering outside. And, like, people are calling other people's parents in other countries saying, oh, your kid's in a movie theater. It's on lockdown. We don't know what happened. Obviously, people are speculating, was there a shooting? Or, what happened? I mean, like the whole world is going crazy as to what happened in this movie theater. And they're not releasing any details. And finally I get to somebody. He's like, listen, sir, there was an incident. We can't let anybody in or out. He's like, because on the back of the tickets, it has... we disclose that we show Google AdSense ads during the previews of the videos, and everybody by getting a ticket accepts that they're going to see the ads. However, on one of the backs of the tickets, somebody circled that clause and X'd it out, citing basically they did not agree to that stipulation, but they don't know whose ticket it was. So they have to literally go through the theater and ask every single person if they were the one who disagreed with this one clause in the ticket because of Google AdSense terms and regulations. And I was furious. And I was thinking, I was like, this is just so ridiculous that it might actually be real. I was like, maybe they do show Google ads during previews now, and they had to get everybody's consent to see the ad, and somebody like me would have circled it and crossed it out and said, "Ha ha, fuck you." Now, what are you going to do? Because I didn't agree, but you're going to show me the ad anyway, and then these people are going to get stuck in there while they do it. So I finally, they lift the lockdown. I go in to the movie theater and I see all my friends sitting in like the front row. And I was like, why did you guys stay here? And they're like, well, because the guy told us we couldn't leave. And I'm looking, and there was like 15 of my friends, 100 people in the theater, and one pissy looking little, like the guy you see on The Simpsons, the teenage kid with the pimples on The Simpsons, who was telling everybody that they're not allowed to leave because of Google Ads bullshit. And I was like, why would you listen to them? Why would you stay here? Why would you stay locked in a theater? Because some pimply-faced kid is telling you you're not allowed to leave because of Google AdSense? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I was like, there's people out there crying and calling parents in other countries. People think people have died in here. And you're sitting here because one pimply-faced kid says you can't leave? I was so angry. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? Do you have any idea how ridiculous this sounds? And then we all left. And then I had to fly them home in a 747, but I didn't actually get in the 747. I was remote controlling the 747 through a holographic interface. And there was this beautiful 747 hologram. And I was like, come on, Joe, just land. Just land it. If I can land it, everything will be okay. But God, if I can't land this, God forbid they all die, then this was all for nothing. And I got so close. I got so close to the runway for the airport, but I hit the highway. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay, but if the plane lands on its wheels, there's still a chance. People are buckled in. They'll be okay. And I was like, it was like going back and forth. And I was like, no. And I was like, no. And then it finally turned one more time, landed on its back. And that's when I saw the flames shooting out of the hologram. And I was like, oh no. And then the hologram, apparently, it wasn't just a road it hit. It was like a ramp. So it fell off the road and tumbled like 40 feet onto another highway below. And at that point, it was just in total flames. And I realized there were no survivors. And I killed all my friends in a 747 crash. And none of anything mattered anymore. I was so close to landing the plane. And I swear to you, that is the dream. That was the dream. It effed me up. It was a crazy, crazy dream. Even crazy for my dreams. I was so pissed at them. I was so angry at them until I killed them. Not on purpose. I mean, I now when I was flying the 747, I did have a bad feeling about it because it was like, I've never been able to land successfully before. Why am I in charge of this? But it's a dream. You don't worry about things like that in a dream. Dan23 says, seems like a bit of TROS, a bunch of random scenes thrown to the Rise of Skywalker thrown together because they're still not sure what the story arc is. I would venture to bet they probably know. I mean, the Rise of Skywalker is a very rare thing that they put a movie together and they don't know how it's going to go. Mike Richards says, son of a bitch, sad face. First Nog, now Odo, says Richie Poole. Yeah, very sad. Odo is dead, says Mr. Miles. Yes, apparently. A Hollywood Reporter says so. But he also apparently had lung cancer. So if that's true, then, it's not unexpected, unfortunately. Cinnabon Bunny says hi. Welcome, Cinnabon. Mountains of Elysium. Rip Odo, indeed. Josh Street is a sad face. Understood. Dan says he was also in Frasier and SG1. That's right. He was in SG1. I didn't really watch Frasier. Yeah. And Mr. Miles says End Warehouse 13. He was in a lot of stuff. And I think Eureka. Renee also played Forger on an episode of The Bionic Woman. And he was also in the director's cut of Star Trek VI, which we almost saw but didn't see yesterday. The director's cut of Star Trek VI. And Dan never watches Warehouse 13. I watched the first season or two. Resolutes is not another one. He also had a role in Enterprise, says Mr. Miles. Yeah. And John DeMarco says Rip Colonel West. Aberdam says someone said on Jar Life, these things come in threes. I guess that's our third. Yes. Yes, it does seem like it. Josh Reed says, who was the third Star Trek actor to pass this year? There was DC Fontana. There was, but Nog was a while back. No, in the last week. In the last week was DC Fontana, the guy who played Charlie X, Richards or something, I think his name was. I forget his actor's name, but the guy who played Charlie X died. DC Fontana died, and now Odo passed away. Vile Mike says, howdy again, folks. Howdy, Vile. Actor says, hey, fellow teenager. Richie Poole says hello to Vile. Vile says, Renee died. It would seem so. And John DeMarco says, man, Nog and Odo in the same year. Quark better watch out. Star Trek Nitpickers, welcome. Says, oh man, that's so sad. Indeed. Aberjam says, we had DC Fontana, the guy that played Max in TOS, and now Renee. Yeah, that's our three. That's our three. B Cluette says, yes, Vile, welcome, B. Mountains of Elysium's a bird of prey. Lung cancer is horrific. My mother died from it after it spread to her brain and took her in about 7 months. Very, very sorry to hear that, Mountains. Vile Mike says Nog, Odo, Charlie X, and DC Fontana. Damn. Yes. Dan 23 says the guy that played Charlie X also died this week. Yep. Joseph 3 died. Stewart and Shatner are safe. For now. Aberjam says I meant Charlie X, not Max. Yeah, I was a little confused. But it's okay. Why do they have plot armor, Joseph? Maybe they do. I wouldn't mind it. Dan 23 says, yeah, not Max. Joseph says something like that, Hector. And Aberjam says, Joseph, I hope you're right. Remember, hashtag FU 2017. Dan 23 says he was also in Undiscovered Country. Yes. B loved his Benson character, Clayton. Somebody is messaging me on Discord, and I don't have Discord app. How the hell am I supposed to answer this person? I don't have it on or open. What the hell? I just wish, I don't know who it is, but I wish they'd stop. If you are messaging me on Discord and you're listening to the stream, please stop. I don't have a way to answer you right now. This is not my regular computer. Oh shit, there it is. There it is. Okay, it doesn't look like it's anybody in this chat. Let me just let him know. I will read it later. Sorry about that. Thomas, wow, Bird is subbed to too many Frank and Freddie channels. Dado D says hi. Welcome, Dado. Jim says, I hope you're right, Joseph. Yes. Remember FU 2016. Was it 2016 or 2017? And Dan thinks he was in two episodes of Frasier. Joseph says, on mobile, your name is crazy long to type out, Hector. Yeah, well, plus it has the accent on it. So Hector says hi to Dado. And then Hector says, yep, sorry, we'll change soon. But first have to do chores, switching to listening mode. Okay, take care, Hector. Well, you'll still be listening. Vile Mike is back. Lol, welcome back, Vile. Joseph says, FU 2016 was indeed horrible. Dan23 says, on mobile, when you have to type in someone's name to reply to them in live chat, it's annoying. What is the best Odo episode? It's a good question. That is a good question. Off the top of my head. Oh, I know what's the best Odo. As though the problem is Odo isn't in most of the episode. Odo is not in most of the episode. Okay. The best episode that Odo's in a lot of the time is, I think it's a third or fourth season episode where Kira is stuck in a crystal and the crystal's growing over it. And Odo slowly deduces that it's not Kira, but somebody else. And it turns out to be the female shapeshifter pretending to be Kira. And she was trying to find out why Odo didn't want to leave the solids. And she confirms that indeed he loved Kira. So that was probably the best Odo episode where he was in it. However, one of my all-time favorite DS9 episodes that Odo played a definitive role, but only had a very small part in, was the episode where the Defiant accidentally goes back in time and starts a colony on a planet that has some type of weird atmosphere that you have to shift through time to get to. And they get stranded like 200 years in the past. And so when the Defiant comes and scans it in the present, they find a mostly human colony. And it turns out that they're their descendants and they were expecting them. And so they go down and they beam down, and there's the Daxes, because the Dax symbiont's still being passed. There's Cisco's kids and his grandkids and great grandkids and Miles's kids, and they all find out, who they ended up with. Worf went off into the forest and became a Klingon, and Klingons come out and stuff. There's still Klingons, some by choice, some by blood. Anyway, the only problem is everybody survives from Defiant except Kira. Kira dies because they can't get her back in time to a hospital. And Odo can't, because of the phase shift of the planet or whatever, Odo can't shapeshift. So he's stuck in a liquid form when they first land. However, after months or years, Odo figures out how to shapeshift. And so he does become a part of the colony eventually. But Kira is dead, the woman he loves. So basically, in order to make, because if they go back in time and they don't get thrown back in time, this whole colony will cease to exist. And it's this whole ethical thing, whether these people count as being alive or whether they should go back. Anyway, Dax, the future Dax, who's a guy now, he claims to have solved a way so that the Defiant gets duplicated. So one half goes back, so like a quantum duplicate goes back in time and starts the colony, and the original Defiant continues back to Deep Space Nine. So both timelines can exist at the same time. Anyway, as it turns out, that guy might not have known. He might have been lying just to be, make sure that they didn't die. And anyway, as it turns out, Odo, unbeknownst to anyone else, changes the programming in the Defiant so that the Defiant never goes back to the planet, and it breaks orbit without issue, even though Cisco had decided he was gonna go back in time because he couldn't let all those people cease to exist, which was stupid. It was a stupid rule. But Odo snuck on board and cheated. He set the Defiant to do the right thing and go back through the aperture without getting sent backwards in time, so that Kira would live. So unfortunately for all the people on the planet, they just ceased to exist when that alternate timeline never happened. And the future Odo, or the Odo from the colony, did link with Odo in his bucket and tell Odo what was happening and explain to Odo why he was doing it. And so, although it didn't come up officially, Odo told Kira at the end that it was that. Also, the future Odo, or the past Odo, whatever you want to call it, Odo Prime, told Kira that Odo loved her for the first time. And she's like, why? And she's like, I loved you. He didn't know, present Odo couldn't tell that to Kira, but future, past, whatever, Prime Odo did tell Kira that he loved her and that he always did. And that's really what sparked the Kira Odo love story from that point out. So I would say that is actually my favorite Odo episode. Even though, like I said, he doesn't play the biggest part in it. Vile Mike says, Thomas, do you think that is a lot on YouTube? You should see his Pornhub. Oh, jeez. Sassy girl. It's going to be one of those nights. Dan23 says, Odo appearance did change between season 2 and 3. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, listen, they had to do a lot of makeup changes for Odo. I mean, in the Deep Space Nine documentary, he was such a consummate actor that he would put on his makeup at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then he couldn't eat solid food for the next 16 to 18 hours, or 18 hours, not 18, 14 to 16 hours. He could only eat liquid food because if he ate solid food, it would mess up his makeup. So he would just come in with soups and ground food that he could sip through a straw. For 7 years of this life, this man ate liquid food diet for almost all day, because just so he could be in his makeup and he wouldn't have to have the makeup people touch him up after lunch and whatnot as much. I mean, Jesus Christ, I couldn't do that. He was that dedicated. He was that dedicated to the character. The man would come in with pureed food like he was a baby, and just food he could drink through a straw for 7 years of his life. God bless him. God bless him. I don't think I could do that. I doubt 99% of actors would care enough about their part to do that. Thomas says, you should text Anti-Trigger about Odo. Last I heard, Anti-Trigger was hitting his head watching Wonder Woman trailer. Let me just check ahead. That Anti-Trigger. I would assume Mr. Miles or somebody told Anti-Trigger at this point, so he's working on a video, which I guess I'll be doing after this stream. Oh man, I thought I didn't have too many comments to go, but holy shit. Where? Oh my God, did I? Anti-Tracker knows, says Mr. Miles. Good. What happened? I skipped so many comments, I can't go back anymore. What? I wish I knew how time this comment was.
What? Which comment?
comment that's Thomas Potts says you should text Anti-Trekker about Odo.
Okay.
And then the comment next I see is from Vile Mike Ector. No, we're not doing the TOS review today. We're releasing the first episode of Secret Project.
Well,
So I don't know how many comments that skipped over, but shit.
okay.
I'm sorry, guys. Well, I don't have any choice.
I'm on Top Cat. Wait a minute.
Well, it doesn't matter, Top Chat or not. If there were any chats between those two, I'm sorry, but they're gone. I have no way of getting them. Vile says, Actor, no, we're doing the TOS review today. We're releasing the first episode of The Secret Project. Auberjonois says, Joseph, we lost Prince, David Bowie, Leonard Cohen, Merle Haggard, George Michael, Carrie Fisher, Al Rickman, to name just a few. John DeMarco says, Necessary Evil was an excellent Odo episode. There were a lot of great ones. Okay, I don't think we were too far behind. Is this a memorial for the constable? It is now. C. Vis Paceman Parabellum. Okay, Thomas, 556 was your comment. Then I guess that was the next one. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, so this is a makeshift memorial. We didn't start as intending it to be a memorial for the constable, but it is now. And welcome to the stream, C. Vis Pacem Parabellum. Is that Latin or Spanish? I don't know. Trek 95, Bird of Prey. Greetings, Trek 95. Gary. Joseph says, I like you, Bird of Prey, but my wallet does not. Only the super chat. Okay, no problem, Joseph. The super chat's perfectly fine. I thank you for it, but there's just no video to play for it. C. Vas Passam Parabellum says, Quark, drinks for everyone on the house. Yeah, I don't think Quark would do it on the house. Quark would say drinks for everyone at cost. At cost. Kurogan Shill says, yes, the trailer doesn't look good. Welcome, Kurogan Shill. Vile Mike says, I swear nobody seems to have liked any trailers for any movie recently. Well, I tell you, I liked the second Sonic trailer. Once they fixed him, I like that a lot. John the former president, do you think Odo will be cremated and interred in the prop Odo urn? I sincerely apologize. I'm morbid. I don't think so. If Star Trek was the only thing that made him famous, maybe. But he had such a long career. And while Star Trek, I think, was probably the biggest part, I don't think he would do that. Thomas, René last week was a quote, life is short. Life is too short to be lived badly. So he tweeted that last week. Well.
Last tweet.
Oh, last tweet. René's last tweet was a quote, life is too short to be lived badly. Well, that is certainly true. He probably knew. Joseph says, si vis pesa parabellum. You must be new. Welcome. Disclaimer, you don't need to be crazy to enjoy it here, but it helps. It does. And Josh reads, Bird of Prey could have been a dream inside a dream. It could have been a dream inside a dream. I don't think I've ever had a dream inside a dream. Maybe. I've certainly had dreams where I woke up and were still dreaming, but this wasn't one of those. And Jam says to see this, great name, but way too long to type. I'll just call you Baba Yaga. Wow. Josh reads his bird was on a run. What's next? Bird flying. I've never had a dream where I flew. I mean, I fly in a plane and I crash, but I've never had a dream where I was like flying like Superman. Dan23 says, quote, the Wonder Woman trailer is just a trash can. Kronos is Qapla, Kronos. Long time no see, buddy. Birdo pray, Mamo pray, Sisso pray, Sassio pray, and Minions pray. What did I miss? Well, Mamo pray says hi to you, Kronos. Sisso pray is not here. Sassy was saying lots of things earlier, and I'm sure if you've heard by now, the unfortunate passing of the actor who played Odo, René, and a name I would just screw up if I tried to pronounce. Sad day here. Actor says the stranding bird. What?
I'm telling Sassy
Oh.
for the board.
The stranding bird. I read that one. Baby Yaga, lol, says John, the former peasant. Reggie Poole says, I had a crazily manic dream last night too, but I don't remember anything it was about. Chrono says, Sassy don't like to hear your dream. I know. Sassy was in rare form. Aberjam says, John, former president, did that fly up your flagpole? Okay. John, the former president, says, Sassy is not a fan of Freud. Aberjam is lolling. Cinnabon says, I thought you said no cell phones. How were people calling other people? On pay phones, Cinnabon. It was a movie theater when movie theaters still had pay phones. I'm sorry. Yes, back when I was growing up, movie theaters would usually have a wall of pay phones so that you could call your friends and let them know, I assume, what time the movie started. Cinnabon says, no truth in this dream. Kronos says, really, Renee died, apparently. And Richie says, people were calling other people. You said there were no cell phones in your dream. Continuity error. Not continuity error, Richie Poole. You're just thinking by 2019 standards. For whatever reason, I think people dream in worlds that were set up in their childhood. That's why a lot of kids who grew up in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s, they dream in black and white, even though television was black and white, but life was in color. But I think anyone who's grown up since there's been color television and prior to black and white television always dreamed in color. I think it was only a phenomenon that a couple of generations ever experienced because they grew up with black and white TV. I've never dreamed in black and white. Mamo Prey has. Yosef says, shouting, Cinnabon, lol. Actor says, David Lynch would make a good movie out of this. Out of my dream. Richie Thomas Potts, Bird of Prey is crazy. Yes, but that's nothing new. John, the former president, says they were forced Skyping, Richie. It's all JJ's fault. Chrono says Nielsen. John, the former president, says nope, Ryan's fault. Sorry. Vile Mike, sorry, I'm working on something. Is Bird really going on a rant about his dream? I was. The dream pissed me off. Richie, Bird rants even his dreams. You don't understand how angry I was at my friends. The real adpocalypse, says Hector. Yes, when they bring Google ads to movie screens. John Street says Bird rants even his dreams. Lol. Actor, yep. Jonathan Bird's dreams offended him with a tilde over the N. Aberjam says Bird's last dream, the social implications of ever infringing Google Ads TOS. My dream, stuffing my face with cream cakes. Priorities, lol. Not Ryan Judge says, geez, Bird just telling a story and his rant-o-meter is at 78.7. Oh, I figured it was peaking at 100. Yosef says, yes, hilarious. Cinnabon says, no cell phones with a hologram 747 interface. Did JJ write your dream? Chrono says, how long has this rant dream been going for? Mount is Elise and Bird of Prey 5 dreams are epic. Just don't call him Shirley. Aberjam says, Kronos feels like forever. I'm sorry. B says he curbled a 747. I kerbled it. I space engineered it. Actress is just 7 minutes, and hi to Kronos. John Streets and Cinnabon Bird must have a watch JJ movie before going to sleep. And no, I didn't have a JJ movie on. I didn't have anything specific on. Joseph says Bird is 40 minutes behind in comments. Now I'm down to 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Cinnabon says, lens flare killed his friends. Actress says, I wonder if any psychiatrist is qualified enough to interpret Bird's dreams. B says, lol's a lens flare. Richie Poole says, as long as this stream seems in real time, it probably happened in just a few seconds of REM sleep. Probably. Actress says, maybe Counselor Troy. What?
Would be able to interpret.
Oh, Counselor Troy would be able to interpret the dream? Possibly. Vile says, don't worry, Bird. This is all a dream, too. No, it's not. Josh Reed says, Joseph Bird will be an hour by the time he starts reading again. Resolute says, don't watch JJ Trek before going to sleep, Bird. Chrono says, I'm kind of glad I missed most of the dream. Yosef says, greetings from the future. It's already Monday. Actor says, wow, Mike, a drop of sweat dripping from your temple says otherwise. Richie Poole says, Bird's dream was a Star Wars movie. I have a bad feeling about this. Chrono says, what? Why would you say that about Odo? I think you're mispronouncing it. Bird says, I was so angry at them until I killed them. Spoken by many a serial killer. Josh Reed says, it's not Monday, Joseph. It's Friday from his point of view. Joe Lau says, Nog, then Ryder Fontana, now Odo, and Charlie X. Charlie X too. Don't forget Charlie X. Chrono says, please, this has to be a dream. Losing Renee, that is. Oh, that's a nightmare. Trek 95 says, Cinnabon Bunny, hi, how are you? Chrono says, I just watched the series Boston Legal. I loved Boston Legal. Denny Crane. Mad Cow. Yosef says, Joss, envy you. I need more of the weekend. Cinnabon's a Trek 95 Gary, pretty good. Actress says, that's what you've been doing the past months, Kronos. Yeah, has Kronos been watching Boston Legal for the 6 months since we've seen him? William Devine says, Warehouse 13 was fine. It did get an okay ending, unlike Castle and Firefly. Come on, open up. Why are you not opening? Good to hear. Kronos is lurking. Josh reads as Joseph, you didn't miss much this week. Only several great bird rants over the week that you will get to see. Richie Poole says hello to Kronos. And actor says felt bad for Mr. Miles waiting for a Cree that wasn't there. And Chris Purser says, may Renee finally join the Great Link. All hail to our beloved Chief of Security. Indeed, the Great Link in the sky. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, thank you for making this things rough for showing to Bird of Prey, thank you for making things rough for showing to your live stream. I'm not sure I understand, Kronos. Enclave Soldier. This is horrible. I loved his job as Mr. House in Fallout New Vegas. I didn't even realize he was in there. But this is horrible because now any hope for a Deep Space Nine reunion is gone. It's gone. Maybe they could have done it without Nog, right? Maybe they could have explained Nog was off on a deep space assignment, or Nog had been killed, a tragic loss or something. They could have done it without Nog. But to do it without Odo, it would never be the same. It would never be the same. The only thing is that if he truly had lung cancer, then even if they wanted to do it, he probably wouldn't have been healthy enough to do it for the last year, even if they'd wanted to do it. And Kronos forgot about Benson. And Track 95 says, "Wow, Mike, how are you?" Chronos says, "Oh, great. Now I feel old, son of a bitch." Aberjam says, "Bird can see deleted comments. None of us are safe. Run." Oh yeah. They don't delete. They don't delete on Streamlabs. StreamYards, excuse me. William Devine, it's the bird signal. Chris Perzer says, "Qapla, bird of prey, and hail to all. Hail, Chris Perzer." The original name of this stream was the Prequisition. The Prequisition. But, yeah, unfortunately, it got a different name. Dan23 says, "René Auberjonois is also in Boston Legal." That's right, which had William Shatner. That's right, he was also an attorney in Boston Legal. Renee was in the first season of Boston Legal, bit of a show in the last episode. That is right. Guys, I will be right back. And unfortunately, I don't have anything to show you. I just going to mute the mic. I am so sorry about that. If I was thinking ahead, I would have got a web page or a video to play or something. Aberjam says, "In comments, you should be able to tap on somebody's icon to automatically at them." You should tweet that to YouTube. Thomas says, "Do you like this episode where Odo finally kisses Kira?" I do. I was a big fan of Odo and Kira. Kodo? I don't know. How would you combine those names? I was a big fan. So really, I also like the episodes with Vic Fontaine and Odo. In fact, honestly, that might be one of my favorite. Obviously, if I do a video of my favorite Odo episodes, the two I mentioned plus the episode where Vic Fontaine teaches Odo how to act, and then actually convinces Kira to meet Odo in the holodeck. Those would all be up there. But just that scene where he's like, "Well, I suppose you'll want to go to dinner," and she's like, "Yes," and he's like, "And then you want to kiss, maybe." He's like, "Well, then maybe we should just forget all that and we should just kiss now." And she's like, "Yeah," and they just kiss on the promenade. You see, I'm a romantic at heart. Kronos says, "Now I have to watch DS9 again." Well, you should have been doing that anyway. Dan23 says, "Mobile, if I tap someone's logo, it says report blocked or go to channel." Aberjam says, "Yep." Kronos says, "I'm not a nerd. I can't remember the titles to shows." That's fine. Aberjam says they have to add an add comment option. That would be terrific. Richie Poole says, "No, that just means you're a bad nerd, Kronos. There's no bad nerds." Trek 95, Gary says, "Kronos does not mean you're not a nerd." Yeah, it doesn't. You don't get off that easily. Aberjam says, "No one's judging." Oh, we're judging. Kronos says, "Now I feel conflicted." Dan23 says, "I believe Odo was naked in one episode in season 4 last ep." Odo was naked. Oh, well, there was the episode where they turned him into a human, and he became the Great Link turned him into a human, and he had no clothes on. When he was expunged from the Great Link as a human, I think they left him on shore with no clothes. Trek 95 says, Kronos, why? Because you're a nerd. Aberjam says, I think he just discovered his true gender. And Anti-Tracker uploaded a new video. I assume it's an Odo video. Kronos is apparently not much of a nerd. Yes. Rip, Dorothy, Robert, and Renee. You will be missed. Oh, he did all three. He did all three. Actor says, Kronos, you only need to watch Star Trek and only track for years until it fills 85% of your brain like Bird did. Absolutely. That is certainly a way. Kronos says, there are many tiers of nerddom. Rock Solid says, oh no, there's the third. Renee was a great actor. Thumbs down. Indeed, Rock Solid. Mike Richards says, Kronos, which is why I love Star Trek reference books. Wesley Crushers says, Bird of Prey, greetings, birds, turds, and nerds. Can't stay long. Then you're probably already gone. Kronos says, I think I better find a better pastime, Hector, like that game with a knife and an open hand. You're stabbing the knife between your fingers on the table. Yeah, it's slightly better than Russian roulette. Wesley, busy day at work. Well, busy days tend to go fast, Wes, in my experience. Aberjam says, Kronos, what are you? Some kind of android. Kronos says, hey there, Wes, wait for it. Kronos says, Wesley, shut up. Where are we? Oh, Trek 95 put in a $2 super chat. Frank and Freddie forever. I'll get to that in a little bit. Kronos' Bird, you lost a lot. I lost a lot of chats, so that sucks because I think I just lost more. DJ says Quark outfox Constable Rip Odo. Yeah, well, I don't think he did. He did sometimes. Welcome, DJ. Kronos says, this is why I do not lurk. You were lurking earlier. Hector says, are you accusing God Emperor Bird of lying like Anti-Trekker? Why would it lying of what? And Adam C puts in a heart for Renee, I assume. Indeed. Thomas's Quark actor did tweet about Odo's death. Oh, that was good. Aberjam's Bird of Prey, si vis pacem para bellum means if you want peace, prepare for war. Thank you, Aberjam. He's finally reunited with Benson, says Rock Solid. Hector says Spanish, yep, Latin and Spanish, they are so alike. Adam C, I'm going to YouTube a ton of René Auberjonois after this, and I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Kronos is son of a bitch. I woke up to this. Donnie Pearson, hello, Bird and all from the greater Seattle area. My condolences to the friends and family of René Auberjonois. Star Trek Deep Space Nine introduced me to him. And I observe a 79-second silence in his remembrance. Well, let me look up how to pronounce his last name, because I feel like I'm insulting him. Auberjonois. How to pronounce. Can't you just give me? Yeah, there's a video. Auberjonois, René Auberjonois. Let's play this. Let's play this. Share screen. Don't show these tips again. Share audio. Chrome tab. Renee, there we go.
Hi, this is René Auberjonois, and this is the Antias Theater's new home Kickstarter campaign, and I am challenging all my followers to make a donation, make a video, and spread the word, because if you don't, you are a bunch of fly-bitten, hell-hated, milk-livered, beef-witted wazzocks.
Wow. Wow.
So there. Hi, this is René Auberjonois.
Auberjonois. René Auberjonois. No, I'm not going to ask Alexa how to pronounce the name. Cancel! Son of a bitch. Okay. René Auberjonois. René Auberjonois. From his own words. Kronos wasn't even dreaming. Auberjonois as actor, most European languages are based in Latin, hence similarities. Yeah, I mean, in school, they always said if you want to do good on the SATs, take Spanish because you would know, Latin meanings of words. I was like, F you. I don't need to take Spanish. Joseph says, si vis pacem para bellum is Latin. Adj translated is, if you want peace, prepare for war. Thank you, Joseph. Although I think somebody said that already. Kronos loves flying dreams. You see, I'm jealous. Mr. Miles, the bird of prey, no flying dreams. How about falling dreams? Very, 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 very rarely. Like maybe one. Mr. Miles, the bird of prey, I've heard of it. It said everyone alive has either had a flying dream or a falling dream at least once. See, I don't know how anybody could claim to make that statement. That's bullshit. Track95 says that can't be a quote. Trash can has a use. I don't know. Aberjam says, I love eating dreams. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, I've had eating dreams. I've certainly had eating dreams. Pronounced Auberjonois. Auberjonois. Yes, thank you, Donnie. Not Ryan Johnson says bird crashing while flying in a dream explains all his crashes in space engineers. Maybe life is but a dream. Kronos says bird of prey, never mind about my ranting. You did not miss my greetings. Greetings, Kronos. I am sorry if I missed it. Blind Fury, XXX. Cancer got René Auberjonois grip. Great actor indeed. Actress says C similis pene tibis tum is another Latin adage. Donnie Weirson says Auberjonois. Auberjonois. Thank you. Donnie says darn typo. Auberjonois. Auberjonois. Thank you. Auberjonois. His surname was French, says Donnie. Auberjonois. I got it. Thank you. Auberjonois. Mike Richards is bird flies in the rocket-powered hospital bed. I wish. Mountains of Elysium says bird of prey. I had a dream once that I could fly like Superman. I was loving it, soaring over the city until I realized I was bullock naked. The entire city could see my junk. So just fly upside down, Mountain. What's the big deal? Kronos says peeps still have no smartphones. Not Ryan Johnson is lolling. Mountains of Elysium lolling. Not Ryan Johnson is lolling at Mountains of Elysium. DJ says true fact. As a sort of small boy, bird of prey would go in and out of phone booths thinking he would get a Superman suit. No, that's not true. That is not true. Donnie Pearson, speaking of Superman, 1 week more till the 41st anniversary of Superman, the movie. Very cool. Kronos. Says, I don't read the titles of live streams much. Well, it's no problem, Tronos. Trek 95 Gary with a $2 super chat. Says, Frank and Freddy forever. Chronos Dreams in Color. I think most people these days do. Mountains of Elysium says, I have one of the most equal, but I was wrecking the streets of like lightning was. Rector says to Mountains of Elysium, I have one almost equal, but I was wrecking the streets like lightning was doing in cars. So he had a dream where he was naked, but wrecking the streets. Average James Mountain of Elysium, I had a similar dream, but my junk was dragging on the sidewalk as I flew. Chrono says, DJ, was it a phone booth? Donnie says, I hope the next Superman movie will be a direct sequel to either Superman the movie or Superman Returns. And DJ says, big box, lol. Dan23 says, Auberjonois Enterprise episode is similar to Deep Space Nine episode that he was in Shadow Play. Both turn out to be people that are holograms. Actor says, Aberjam, seems our dreams were the same almost. Well, what does that tell you? And Mountains of Leaves is Aberjam, so like an anchor. Kronos is DJ kidding. I kind of remember they were in the movies. Chief Cook is lolling. And did it jump again? I see anti-trekkers here. And I see John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. Track 95 Gary says, Aberjam, sorry I had to. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I missed you playing Kerbal. You should try that again. Don't they have Kerbal 2 out or something? Dan23 says, the guy who played Big Bird on Sesame Street from 1969 to 2018 also died. Yeah, I heard that. I was not particularly a Sesame Street fan, but was sorry to hear that. GOTQ22 says, rip Constable Odo. Rip indeed. Welcome, GOTQ. Huh? Oh, Mamo Prey was talking to Sassy. Aberjam says, Mountains of Elysium. I do actually use my Todger as an anchor when I'm out sailing the Atlantic. Wow. Captain Redneck. Rip Odo, one of the best parts of DS9. What a legend. Welcome, Captain. And yes, indeed. Kronos' Bird, are you the harbinger of doom? No, I am not. Just don't get into a 747 after I yell at you in the movie theater. Carlos says, hiya, hope you're all well. Welcome, Carlo. Actor says, now that he found the lost comments of El Dorado, so he's so back it doesn't register on the sensors. Did I find lost comments? DJ says, what is this? Redneck has a wrench. Yes, Redneck is wrenched. Kronos is Captain Redneck. Hey there, and agreed. Aberjam says, Trek 95, I'm eternally grateful that you did. Lol. Chief Cook says, we're anti-trekker. Mountains of Elysium says, Hector, I never got into wreck cars except the ones who crashed from watching my magnificent display. Kronos is Captain Redneck. Why didn't you hate Deep Space Nine? Why would anyone hate Deep Space Nine? Rock Salad says, greetings from the future. Bird is still behind and it's 2022. Let's see. I'm at 632. Oh man, I'm still way behind. Actor says he appeared in more than one time in the stream. That qualifies him for Bird of Prey wrench, DJ. DJ says, oh, that's right. GOTQ22 says, who's going to keep Quark in line now? Nog. Oh, shit, he's dead. His own sense of morality. Or Kira. Being Kira is, according to Deep Space Nine documentary, Kira is now in charge of Deep Space Nine. Wesley Crusher says, Bird of Prey, when will you land a spaceship on the moon? I did. Mike Richards says, you know your dream is bad when Counselor Troy barfs. Mountains of Elysium is lolling with Aberjam. Kronos is 7 of 9 was in Boston Legal. That's right. Boston Legal had a lot of Trek people. Rock Solid nominates Garrick to keep Quark in line. He would just kill Quark. Trek 95, Mr. Miles, Chief Engineer, will Anti-Trigger be on later? It's a good question. Chief Cook, who's going to watch the CW crossover tonight? Not me. Aberjam says Anti-Trigger already streamed. Well, he streamed as Rational Roundtable. He might stream tonight as Anti-Trigger. GOTQ DS9 made me the man I am today. It did to me too, as well, GOTQ. I was in high school, I believe, when it started, or junior high, and college when it finished. College when it finished. 7 seasons. It was 7 seasons. So, Kronos, as I did say, Cree, Mr. Miles. Kronos says, I did say Cree, Mr. Miles was being a jerk. Roxod says, Cree, that's another. GOTQ says, come to Quarks. Quarks is fun. Don't walk, run. That was a great episode. Quarks putting commercials on the replicators. Richie Poole says 7 of 9 was in Boston Public, a show about public school. Oh, that's right. That's right. I don't know if she was in Boston Legal. DJ L Magnifico puts in a sad face. Indeed. Indeed. Let's share our good memories of Odo. Of René Auberjonois. Dan23 says GOTQ. I like that scene in DS9. Prequisition, says Kronos. Yeah, well, Doomcock and Nerdrotic do a very popular Sunday night stream called The Inquisition that starts, I believe, at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern time. And it usually gets like 2,500 people watching. So I said, we'll call it The Prequisition. But then we found out the sad news, so I changed the title. Richie Poole, Jaloja. Yeah, it was Jaloja time. DJ got it too. Kronos got it. It was no hiding from you. GOTQ, Garrick will be too busy doing Black Ops. Indeed. Roxod says pronounce his last name Auberjonois. Auberjonois. Thank you. GOTQ says yes to Dan. DJ says Bird's giving Renee a 21 vacuum salute. Wesley says no old commercials. I'm sorry, Wes. I'm on my old laptop. My main computer had a bad fan, and I'm waiting for them to ship me a new fan. Hopefully sometime this upcoming week. Then I'll be able to do commercials again. Kronos says, I'm slow with the Jaloja. I'm getting older. Wesley says, aw. Track 95 says, Rock Solid, been watching some of your videos. Look awesome. Rock Solid does do awesome videos. Everybody should check him out. And DJ says he will forget to unmute. I just double-checked the microphone. I did not. But DJ Odyssey also does great videos. Cinnabon Bunny does great game live streams, gaming streams. Everybody here does great stuff. Rock Solid says thanks to Gary. Trek 95. Joseph says speak up, Wesley. GOTQ equals DS9 and TNG equal legendary. Indeed, they are. Although I'd put TOS up there too. Kronos says DJ, you're wrong. You were wrong. Mike Richards, by the way, it's good to see the gang here tonight. Hey, all. Yes, Sunday is a popular night. That's why I was honestly asking Anti-Tracker if he was streaming tonight or not, because it is a very popular night to stream. DJ says, oh, well, I can't be right every time. Yosef says Kira and Odo equal Kaido. I could see that, Kaido. In the pale moonlight, says GOTQ. Yeah, well, that wasn't really an Odo episode, although Odo did have a part. Alexa, stop. That was a reminder to take a pill. But let me read a few more before I take it. Yeah, so Odo had a part in the Pale Moonlight. Kronos is DJ Odyssey about that rainbow unicorn outfit. Dan23 says Star Trek's official Instagram just posted a picture of René Auberjonois. DJ says there is no rainbow unicorn outfit. Poor DJ. GOTQ says Star Trek now sucks. Certainly its current iteration does. Aberjam says Bird complete the line from Lethal Weapon 2. Free South Africa, you dumb. I can't. I can't complete that line, Aberjam. But I do remember the scene where he walks in and he says, I want you to talk my friend out of immigrating to South Africa. He's like, well, why would we do that? And then the partner comes in, who's of course African-American. And he's like, I don't think you want to go because I think it's the embassy, the South African embassy. And guy's like, but you're black. And anyway, it was funny. It was funny. And then, of course, they kill all the South Africans because it was okay to kill them because they were racist. They were horrible racists, even in the 80s. You could kill them. You were allowed to kill them and not feel bad. Kronos is Bird of Prey. I saw DS9 so many times. Indeed. And I know you capitalized the 9 and it became an open parentheses, but I've made that mistake myself. Yes, DS9. Mike Richards is Garrick torturing Odo, who gets all crusty, and Odo convinces he wants to go home. He's like, tell me something, Odo. I don't want pork. That was pretty hard to see. Josh reads says now anti-trigger Mr. Miles put out a video. Yes. Naked Odo equal nudo, says Joseph. Kronos is so where all of the shapeshifters fluid. Tee huh? You know, it's like I really wondered if they had any gender. Like, why would a female shapeshifter be any different than a male shapeshifter? GOTQ22 says I see a lot of myself in Garrick. You probably want to go get yourself evaluated. Wesley Crusher says old Odo equal oldo. Richie Poole, I preferred not to remember the episode where Odo is naked. Sassy is now stepping over Mamo Prey to look out the window. And now she's trying to... Sassy! Okay, Sassy. Let Mamo Prey up. Oh, man. Joseph has got Q. Maybe it's got Q 22. Yes, got Q 22. That rhymes. Says, okay, I will never trust you, but you can fix my torn shirt. Kronos says, aliens taught me the game. I'm not very good with the fingers now. Dan23 says, René Auberjonois did Star Trek Deep Space Nine, The Fallen 2000 video game. Blind Fury Triple X. Renee was MASH and Frasier. He was. Got Q22 is also a Taylor, Joseph. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, you are so far behind. I'll be off work by the time you read this. I know. I wish there was some way to just speed through the comments. Dan23 says, not every TV actor does their character for video games. Kronos is Bird of Prey. That's some good reading you got going on there. Aber Jones, really, Bird of Prey? I'm sorry. I pronounce it faster. Josh Street just uploaded a video. Kronos is a feeling insulted for the poor dead dude. DJ says, ask your dang Alexa. No. Damn it. Cancel. Reggie Poole says, oh, I like Adam C's Avatar. Aberjam says Wesley, he's so far behind. I'll be watching him on a holodeck by the time he reads it. Kronos is laughing. Ha. Mom laughed too. DJ says he called me. LMAO. John Araki with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. Richie Poole says Auberjonois. René Auberjonois also did voices in a number of different video games, says Dan23. Aberjam says Auberjonois. No, you're confusing me. Auberjonois. Anti-Tracker says, so how bad did Bird butcher his name? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Kronos says learning French was worse. DJ says badly. Chief Cook is lolling. Anti-Tracker says Bird of Prey. If you want to know how to pronounce his name, watch my video I just uploaded. Lol. I found one where he pronounced it himself. Auberjonois. And Aberjam says terribly. Kronos says howdy to Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker says hey y'all. John Araki says wait, Kareem Auberjonois Jabbar died. Oh man, that Skyhook. No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't die. They're confusing Mama Prey. DJ says I texted him, Anti-Tracker, and told him to ask the A word. Got all flustered and called me back. I didn't call you back on the phone. Richie Poole says even after Bird hears it, he still can't pronounce it right. Dan23 says Auberjonois' other voice talents include book narrations. Mike Richards says 5 years of Spanish about a half century ago. Anti-Tracker says how far behind is he? That was at 6:48. It's now 7:10. It's not improving. Yeah, DJ's last count 30 minutes. Anti-Tracker says sigh. As soon as I'm done, Anti-Tracker, I'm getting off. Kronos says Bird of Prey, you actually did see my greeting. Forgive that live. No problem. Anti-Tracker says maybe I will not stream all. Anti-Tracker, you can start streaming. In fact, if you start streaming, people will probably leave here and stop commenting. I was hoping he was almost done. So was I. Roxanne says, Anti-Tracker, did Joshua get the AC adapter? Stop asking people questions that have nothing to do with the stream. Anti-Tracker says, Roxanne, yes, he's been playing nonstop. Oh, that's very cool to hear. Average says, Anti-Tracker, if you stream, I'll be up to like 3 a.m. Richie Bull says, Anti-Tracker, if you stream for over 4 hours earlier, so there. DJ heard Mama Pray laugh at my joke. Yes, she did. Kronos says, Anti-Tracker, I fell asleep during your God stream. Anti-Tracker says, the reaction to most Bird streams, hoping it's almost over. Anti-Tracker lols. Anti-Tracker says, I like what he's doing with the chat. Bird, will you show me how to set that up? Yeah, you need StreamYards. You need StreamYards, though. That's the problem. It's not something an XSplit. XSplit, my laptop's not running XSplit. I gotta fix it. Rock Solid says awesome Anti-Tracker. DJ says Anti-Tracker, he's using StreamYards. That's how he's doing. Yes. And Chief Cook says hi to Anti-Tracker. Richie Poole says Anti-Tracker admitting that he has something to learn from Bird of Prey 5. Oh, he has a lot to learn from me. John DeMarco says I left to eat dinner and Bird was just getting to my last comment when I got back. Anti-Tracker DJ, I know what part. I do not know how to set it up. I don't think you understand. Trek 95 Gary, Anti-Tracker, you can get what Bird said, my super chat. Can you get what Bird said, my super chat? Aberjam says the way Bird says Frank and Freddie sounds like Frank and Freddie, as though the two were joined in some unholy union. Dan23 says scientists once said we only dream in black and white, not color, but people have said everybody dreams in color. See, those were stupid scientists.
I do.
Those were the scientists who said that, it's this global warming. DJ says Anti-Tracker, just have to click on who's saying it and it pops up. Yes, if you're in StreamYards. But Anti-Tracker doesn't use StreamYards. He uses XSplit. Thomas Preston says 28 watching with 37 likes. Well, we had almost 35 or 36 people watching at one point. So that was very cool. Unfortunately, between me having to take a Jaloja break and sassy barking, I don't think a lot of people stuck around. Kronos is Anti-Tracker. I see your favorite DJ over me unsubbing. Nobody's unsubbing. Richie Poole's calling DJ for technical support. DJ is the man for technical support. DJ says it's Karogan math, Thomas. Wesley, Bird of Prey, Kerbal 2 is not out yet. Spring, I think, is the release date. Oh, then maybe I will do Kerbal. Abraham says, I think if you dreamed in black and white, your consciousness would know something was up. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, now I really need to get back to work. Well, get back to work, Wes. Trek 95, Gary, Anti-Trigger, you are not streaming. Chronos says, I take it the 747 was in Bird of Prey's dream. It was. Anti-Trigger says, Trek 5 depends on how long Bird goes. I'm trying, Anti-Trigger. Trek 95 says, Wesley, I hope work goes well. My friend messaged me later. Vile Mike, for those who don't know, Renee also played Crazy Chief that tried to kill the crab in Disney's The Little Chef. The crazy chef that tried to kill the crab in Disney's Little Mermaid. Why was he crazy? It's food. Aberjam says, Bird, complete the following quote. Spock, live long and prosper, you filthy bastards. I don't know. That's not a quote. Chief, yeah, chef, son of a bitch. Trek 95 says Anti-Trigger at least one other hour at this point. Got Q22 says, what kind of channel is this? It's an eclectic channel. Got Q22. Mostly sci-fi, Star Trek stuff. Sometimes gaming. Mondays, Fridays is bed live streams where I talk about my life and Star Trek. Wednesdays, yes, I live out of a hospital bed. I've been in this hospital bed for 10 years now. Wednesdays, we watch Deep Space Nine episodes. Tuesdays, I usually do a City Skyline stream. Thursdays is kind of a wild card, might do anything. And Saturdays, we watch Star Trek movies. We're up to Star Trek 6. This Saturday coming will be Star Trek Generations. And then Sunday is also kind of wild card. We just kind of do whatever I want. Anti-Trigger says, got Q22 messed up one. A messed up one. DJ says, an insanity channel. Richie Pools says, this channel defies description. Kronos has got 22, a very wonderfully screwed up one. Kronos says, shut up, Anti-Tracker. Vile Mike says, well, the Secret Project episode will be premiering in just over an hour. Very cool. People, check out Vile Mike's channel. Vile Mike, there he is. Check out the channel. Got Q22. I love DS9 and TNG anyways. Very cool. Richie Poole, Vile Mike, I'm intrigued. It better be good. Kronos says, I triple dog dare Anti-Tracker to live stream tonight. He should. Anti-Trigger says, got to 22. So imagine you take your brain, put in a vat of pure alcohol, and then put that in a blender. After that, drink the mixture and go to sleep. The dreams you have will be this channel. Roxanne says, Anti-Tracker, you think Bird makes that much sense? Oh, man. Chief Cook says, does anybody know how old is Odo? I think they said he was 80. I heard it, Sassy. There was fireworks or something outside.
All right.
I don't see anything out there now. Hey, Bird, how about we start a Sunday afternoon stream called The Outquisition? The Inquisition, The Outquisition. I'm down, Anti-Tracker. Joseph says, please stop butchering Renee's name. Just say Odo. Abba Jonas says Thomas Potts. DJ says Abba Jonas. No, not Abba Jonas, brother. Thomas is the porn used damaged his computer fan. Kronos says, oops, I had to drink more to make my bladder work. I need to drink more to make my bladder work. John Aragi says it was Turtistani bots that broke Bird's PC. It probably was. Trek 95, Gary says, Anti-Tracker, who will do the Outquisition with Bird? Well, he said he would. Joseph is switching to night shift. Qapla, Joseph. Richie Poole says DJ the Magnificent versus DJ Odyssey. Who is more magnificent? Well, if it says the Magnificent. Kronos says good night to Joseph. Come on, did I make any headway? DJ says Richie Poole. Well, me, I do have the wrench. That's true. And the trick is, of course, we all know what take a pill means. Oh, shit. I forgot. It's 7 o'clock. I'm 18 minutes behind. I had to take a pill. I had to take this pill. So it's 7:18. And I'm going to have to eat a couple of pretzels. Or else it's going to have terrible. It's K-Flex. It's antibiotics. It stinks to high heaven. I take another one at 1 a.m. Track 95 says that would be anti-erotic bird cock. Oh, jeez. Vile Mike says, Richie Poole, if you do not like to blame it on the vile child, it's her idea. If you do not like it, blame it on the vile child. It's her idea. Actor says, Bird, good pronunciation of Auberjonois. Lasted a full 5 minutes. Auberjonois. Yes, Anti-Dreggers loves Futurama. Richie Poole, Vile Mike, in that case, it has to be good. Multi-Gunman, welcome, Multi-Gunman says, hey, Bird of Prey, how's it going? It's going bad, Multi-Gunman. I just got to eat 2 pretzels. I'm halfway, I'm done with one.
Oh my God.
Anti-Trickers is Kronos, are you kidding me? Miles is Richie Poole, thanks. Actors is I think he does. Okay, last half. Kronos says Anti-Tracker, would it make it funnier if I was? Anti-Tracker says no. Aberjam says Lethal Weapon was actually free South Africa, you dumb son of a bitch. DJ Odyssey says the Great Link was gender fluid. Actress is 24 watching with only 37 likes. Come on, guys. Kronos says Sassy sounds evil. She might be. She might be. She's a little possessed. Rock Solid says Freddie saw a lot of himself and Frank Sinatra, you sons of bitches. Talk about hydrosexual, DJ, says Actor. DJ says that's true, Actor. Rock Solid Productions, low, says Anti-Tricker. Anti-Tricker says Auberjonois. God damn it. Aberjam says Rock Solid Productions, at least 6 to 12 inches of himself. Auberjonois. No, not Auberjonois. Aberjam. Jesus, people. Anti-Tricker, you're welcome, says Rock Solid. Did I pronounce it bastard? Anti-Tricker says. Kronos says, please stop encouraging Bird with the proper speaking of the name, Anti-Tricker. Actress says, Bird, imagine you're French and put out your lips when saying Auberjonois. I can't imagine I'm French. I'm sorry. Trek 95, the Anti-Tricker, will you be on Tuesday when Bird is done? Kronos says, show some respect. Yes, for Auberjonois. I think it's no, it's not. Anti-Tricker says Gary if he's done by then. DJ says not reading it. DJ wow, just wow, says Kronos. Aberjam says I think it's nope, not reading it. Track 95 says I was trying to be positive to Anti-Tricker. Nope. DJ says yes, you did, Bird. You hit the dial button. I could hear you and you hung up. If I did, then I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I apologize. Check your call log. I will check it later. John Aragi says Odo is up in heaven with Captain Cat now. What? Why would Captain Cat be Captain Cat didn't die, did he? Why would you say that? DJ says ew, Bird. No, what? Bird just admitted no. Oh, God damn it. Wesley says, Bird of Prey will never stop. We will never stop comment. You'll have to. Actress Jerry Ryan was in the last season finale of Boston Legal, Tuesday, May 16th, 2006, says Dan 23. I remember watching that with Dad O'Prey. Kronos is son of a bitch, anti-trigger. Can you stop being smart for just a moment? Aberjam says, everyone type faster. No. Bird of Prey, we don't need to know when you're getting off. Vile Mike says, people stay here and keep making him talk. No, you want anti-trigger to stream, don't you? Even when we even comment when you stop the stream. Bird of Prey, we will leave until comments at the end. We will leave comments until the end of time, says Wesley. Crack 95 says, anti-trigger, you can stream anytime. Yeah, he can. You really can. Mountains of Elysium says, I'd like to live stream, but my internet is terrible. Multi-Gunman says, first. Actor says, well, Mike, that implies a lot of Frank and Freddy comments can get ugly. We only hear him getting off rock solid. Your eyes are safe. Oh, my God. Kronos says, I'm trying to make Bird of Prey think of it as natural reaction to stimulus from chatting. John DeMarco says, this is the stream that never ends. It goes on, my friends. Kronos says, oh, crap, I was first. Anti-Trigger says, needs to learn how to be AOL using Boomer from Anti-Trigger. From Bird of Prey. Anti-Trigger needs to learn how to be an AOL using Boomer from Bird of Prey 5. Richie Pools is as soon as I'm done. Oh, my God. Actor says, until Joseph doesn't say it's Tuesday, we won't stop. Multigun Man says, Kronos claims first. Multigun Man says to Kronos, he claims first. Dan 23 says, actress Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan was also in Boston Legal. Aberjam and a song. I'm just a streaming dirtbag, baby. Come to my live stream. Don't say maybe. It never ends till you go crazy with me. Oh. Okay, Aberjam. Kronos is Dan 23. Where have you been? This was stated earlier. Indeed, it was. Doc Jambroni says, Mr. House in Fallout Vegas 2. F. Wesley says, is it Monday yet? It is somewhere. Anti-Trigger says, he's got no idea that we answered Got Q already. Track Day 5, I'm trying what Frank said to Freddie. It's Monday in 2023 now, says Rock Solid. Wesley Crusher, yes it is. DJ, this is still how he falls back further back. Thomas has to go to work. See you all later. Aberjam says Wesley next Monday already. DJ says see you, Thomas. Okay, it's 7:27. I'm telling you now, I'm ending it at 7:30, no matter how many comments I get through. Richie Pools says Wesley, it's Monday, 2025. Multigun Man, I'm very disappointed, Bird. I've been missing your City Skyline streams. There haven't been a ton of them, but you can watch them, Multigun Man. They are listed under the City Skylines. The City Skylines playlist and the live and unlisted playlist on my channel. Actors with people in Hollywood falls up, Bird falls behind. Trek 95 Thomas comes back after work. Bird may still be on. I will not. Kronos is just making Bird tell Anti-Trigger sit up was worth it. John DeMarco says you'll probably get this to work before he gets to your comment. He was 79, says Anti-Trigger. Yeah, everybody seems to be getting hit at 79. Aberjam says Bird is reading so fast I'm just waiting for his head to explode, like in Scanners. Aberjam says sick 'em sassy. Kronos says yeah, she was in Boston Public and Boston Legal. DJ says what the hell? There was a bunch of fireworks going off here a little bit ago. Is it Chinese New Year? I don't know. Treg 95 says he is down. He means out. Lol. Abba Jabaka Jonah. No. Mike Richards says, yeah, New York fireworks outside. Wesley Bird of Prey, just keep this going. I'm off work in 1 hour. This is great background noise. Dan23, never saw the first show, says Kronos. Anti-Trekker is lolling. Everyone, keep the comments coming, says Wesley. Kronos says pill time. Anti-Trekker says he forgot to take his pill until I reminded him. I did. Alexa went off at 30. But son of a bitch, cancel. Fuck.
I'd rather not answer that.
Cancel. Just cancel. He goes back 30 minutes behind. Yeah. Okay. You saved his life, says Hector. Thank God he has you, Anti-Trekker, says Trek95. Anti-Trekker says it stinks all right for the person giving you that pill. Oh, God. Good job, Anti-Trekker, with a thumbs up from Aberjam. Kronos' pills don't really go in there. I can hear it. That's just wrong. John Street says, everyone post in the chat to get Bird an hour or two behind again. You damn dirty bastards. All of you. Okay. I'm spent. I'm spent. This was a lost one. So I'm just gonna go through the chats very quickly. I'm not gonna be reading them, but they're gonna go up. They're gonna go up in the stream, so they're not lost forever. And hopefully I can get through them. Hopefully I can get through them. Anti-Trekker disagrees with Rock Solid. Bird, you have only yourself to blame. Yeah. Pretzel commentary gripping. Just worse, wait until Bird of Prey realizes that his birth control pills are actually Tic Tacs. I don't ask her for the weather. Bird for the president of the Alpha Quadrant. Will Ferrell, Mustache, and Anchorman could pass as a genuine, but it became crooked in scenes. Bird is taking his pills so he won't get pregnant. I would need to start as soon as Bird finishes. I honestly can't stay on too long. Okay. I'm going to go faster. Hit the like button 7 times. Anchorman is problematic. The hell it is. Are you sure? No. Bird. The list of nationalities you can imagine as being Bird of Prey 5. Reno. It's not polite to eat while you stream. I know, but what the hell was I supposed to do? Oh my God, there's just so many comments. You actually pronounced it correctly. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, there's so many comments. I think they're still coming. I wish there was a way to shut off comments. This has been a very bittersweet live stream, says Kronos. Indeed. I wonder what, oh, Jesus. NVT, I just heard IT knows. Yeah, very sad. Welcome, though. Welcome, NVT. Oh, I stopped reading and we got more people in the chat, in the video. Anyway, guys, please remember to comment after the video is over, not now. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Remember, all my live streams get delisted after I'm done, but they are still available on my channel. If you go to my channel on YouTube, I have all the playlists. This will be in the live and unlisted playlist and the StreamYards playlist. And I guess I'm going to start getting work, although it's going to suck because I'm on my old laptop. Hopefully I can put a video together. Get a video together on my favorite Odo episodes as a little tribute to René Auberjonois. I'll have to reread on his pronunciation, but we'll figure it out.
I said 79 is too young.
Kronos Mamo Prey says 79 is too young. I'm not cheating. I just don't want you. Yes, you did beat me. You win. I did. I will declare I lost. I lost the battle this time. I lost the battle. I could not keep up. We are the champions. Chat 1, Bird 0. I think it's more like Bird like 215 and chat like 6 ever since I started streaming. But whatever you want to call it. You're mumbling now. Bird, check. Fuck you. Check Discord. You check Discord. Bird wants to silence us. Comment. She's reading. What a ripoff. Comment. Anti-Trigger says, thanks for that song, Bird. Son of a bitch. We're just getting started. Unfair. More comments. Stop commenting. Stop it. Shut up, Wesley. Later, all of you. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yeah, humans. Oh, we're coming. We're coming. We're close. Farewell from Columbus, Ohio. Are you telling us to shut up, Wes? Kronos, you didn't ask for Mama Pray Tale. No Mama Pray Tale tonight. Cheating later to all the old praise later, Kronos. Not Ryan Johnson. Karoga has fallen. Laughing. Wow, Bird is getting violent. Down to Mark, this will be a day long remembered. Gary, Trek 95. Wesley, you're telling yourself to shut up. Yes, he was. Don't like losing. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Well, the Discord. Rantometer has blown up. Yay, son of a bitch. Later, folks. Have a good insert relevant time period here. See you Anti-Trigger stream and Secret Project premiere. McClunky. No, I wish I could. I wish I could tell her. He was watching The Irishman for a few tricks. I've only got an hour in. Welcome, Mark Andy, but we're just about to end. We're coming to a close, indeed. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I am sorry. The comments broke me tonight. I really wish that it was so sad to hear that René Auberjonois has passed away. And I will, he will be missed. He will be missed. I don't know if Anti-Trigger's still going to stream, but check out if he does in the next few minutes. You might get a streaming notice from him. Otherwise, guys, I will do my best to see you tomorrow. I don't know how I'll stream, but somehow I will, as long as I'm feeling okay. Take care, everybody, and good night, and Qapla. There's not going to be a Mama Pray story, and there's also going to be no credits. There's going to be no credits. So just remember, comment, like, and subscribe. Check out BirdoPray5.com for all your Birdo Pray 5 needs. And all your Christmas gift needs from my affiliate links. And yeah, have fun. Have a good night. Qapla.